the first love sacrifice.
His love compelled him to work out a plan from before the foundation of the world for you to be able to return to him and remain in him. His love doesn't shift with your performance. Your performance doesn't affect his love. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. His love is constant. He is love forever. Some reference scriptures there are Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8, Malachi chapter 3 verse 6, 1 John chapter 4 verse 8. Before people got expelled from the garden, God demonstrated his love for them. Even though they had sinned, he made leather clothes to cover their shame. Genesis chapter 3 verse 21. This depicts how the love of God covers shame. Proverbs 10 verse 12. His love doesn't rejoice in wrongdoing or over the fallen. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 6. It restores them. It won't parade their faults. It does not condemn them. It lifts them up. When the first people fell, God continued to love them very much, even in their worst condition. He also loves you even in your worst condition. He derives pleasure in loving you. He loves you more than the birds of the air or the flowers of the field. Matthew 6 verse 26 and verse 30. He loves you just the way you are. His love causes his rain to fall on the fields of the righteous and the wicked. It causes his sunshine to provide light and warmth to the good and the evil. Matthew 5 verse 45. I believe that the leather used by God to make clothes for Adam and Eve was from slaughtered animals. The animals were a type or shadow of Christ. The shedding of the blood was a consolidation of the type or shadow. It depicted appeasement of God's wrath against sin through the blood of Jesus Christ. This was the first mention of a sin sacrifice, a type of Christ. It's a reflection of the endeavor of God to reinstate his masterpiece, his most valued creation made in his image. God is awesome. He worked a plan from before the creation of the universe to appease his own wrath against you. God planned from before the creation of the universe to humble himself to the extent of getting bloody in order to redeem you from the fetters of sin and its effects.